Well, in the spring of 2018, Pastor Justin and I walked into this chapel. We sat down in one of these pews and we started to pray. And we asked God to empower us to plant a church that would put Jesus Christ at the center of this community and at the center of this university by making, maturing, and multiplying disciples. Fast forward to 2024, and God is answering those prayers. Man, I can't possibly touch on everything that God has done in our church over the last year, but I want to highlight 5 lanes for you in which our mission is moving forward. The first lane is through our college ministry. The university is a ripe mission field and a potent mission force. I know a lot of you have a heart for reaching young people, and that is what we're doing through our college ministry. Guys, this year we have had 21 college students be baptized. We had 57 students attend our fall retreat, and we have about 70 students that join us week in and week out in this space for our large group gathering. Honestly, it feels like we're on the front of an edge of God's grace, and we cannot wait to see what God is going to do through our ministry in the future. The second ministry lane is our residency program. Sociologist Rodney Stark has argued that the single greatest indicator of the future success of a religious movement is not attendance, baptisms, or even giving. It's the amount of men and women who are giving themselves to the ministry. Man, that is why we are so excited to have our largest class of ministry residents in the history of our church. Right now, we are developing 9 men and women to be the future leaders of the church. The third ministry lane is simply Sunday attendance. Guys, gathering for worship is the engine of our mission. And so this summer, we came to you and we asked you to prayerfully consider moving to the PM service for the sake of the mission. The result? 150 of you made the move, and God has filled those empty seats. This September, we averaged over 750 people gathering with us to worship Jesus and sit under the preaching of His word. The fourth lane is church planting. Guys, there's probably no more strategic way to multiply disciples than by multiplying churches. That's why we are thrilled to be parent planting our very first church in Wilmington, North Carolina. We're going to be sending out Pastor Justin, his family, and some key people from our church to move to Wilmington in the spring of 2025 to plant a new gospel-centered, disciple-making, and college-engaging church called King's Church. The fifth lane is international missions. This year alone, we have sent 51 adults on short-term mission trips. We currently have 5 of our members living full-time overseas as missionaries. And guys, we have 8 adults who are in the missionary pipeline praying, preparing for, and considering going overseas for the gospel. Guys, I love the end of the year because it's an opportunity for us to reflect on God's faithfulness to us, both individually and corporately. Man, it's an opportunity to praise God and to pray for more. So as we come to the end of 2024, we are praying for God to do big things through our forward offering. The forward offering is a year-end offering that will accelerate our ability to make, mature, and multiply disciples in the 5 lanes that I mentioned. It will help us reach more UVA students. It will help us develop more future church leaders. It will give us resources to pursue future facility expansion. It will allow us to send King's Church strongly, and it will help us to send more missionaries and to support those that we've sent. In short, it will fuel our mission moving forward in 2025. We have 2 goals for the forward offering. The first is 100% participation. Guys, we believe that the mission of God is for everyone. And so if you consider Center Church your home, we are asking that you would prayerfully consider contributing to this year-end offering. Our secondary goal is to raise $150,000 in gifts over and above normal tithes and offerings that we will use to accelerate the movement of our mission as we enter 2025. On Sunday, December 8th, we're going to come together as a church and make our commitments to the forward offering. We're going to say, this is what God is leading me to give to the forward offering by the end of 2024. And so you want to mark that on your calendar. You want to make sure that you're with us because it's going to be a special Sunday in the life of our church. Guys, 6.5 years ago, Pastor Justin and I sat in this chapel and we asked God to fill it with worshipers. And that is what He is beginning to do. Imagine what could happen in Charlottesville, on grounds, and around the world if we all came together to pray boldly and to give sacrificially to see our mission move forward in 2025.